Hey guys, welcome to the Market Review. This is Mark, and today we're going to review the Vevor 200W solar panel. So on my first video on this channel, I did the ZUB-W 450W solar panel, and I said at the end of the video that I was looking to downgrade to 200 watts, and this was the one that I found. So I got it already set up, and I got it connected to the power station. Right now it's reading about 180 watts. This time I charged the station a little bit, so we got a little bit of a charge, 48%, and as I said, 180 watts input. The maximum that I was able to get on this solar panel was 190. I sadly don't have a screenshot of this, but it was around midday yesterday, and I saw that the power station was reading 190. I never got anything closer to 200 or anything like that. It just 190 was the best that I was able to get. What I like about it is it's a lot lighter than the ZUB-W, for example. Granted, the ZUB-W has more capacity. It's rigid panels, really, that are made to fit the portable conditions. You just being able to take them around. But this is the more flexible portable panels. They're smaller, and right now I got them on this setting. This is the lowest that they can get. This is what I was able to get the best input on right now. But there's not much that it comes with, honestly. There's two variants of the 200 watt solar panel from Vevor. There's this one, and was kind of like a gray handles, and there's one with the handle, I believe, is orange. This is their, I think, renewed, or I think their better product of the 200 watts. I tried to look into it to see what really is the difference between this one and the other 200 solar panel. And what I was able to find is that pretty much they have some coating on it to make the other panel more sturdy, so kind of like opening and closing it over time, and accidental bending it or dropping it wouldn't damage it over time. Compared to this one, it apparently doesn't. And I believe the other one as well has something that this one doesn't have, which is in this pouch. There's just the controller that connects the cable. It's already connected, you cannot disconnect it. But on the other solar 200 watt from Vevor, it has a way for you to connect USB and USB-C, I believe, and the regular USB, so you can charge directly from the solar panel. I find that interesting. Not sure how reliable that is, given that solar is up and down. But this is typically the reliable way of charging stuff, is just at the power station. But as you can see, it didn't really budge at all. Still 178, 179, 180, just around that range. But yeah, as I said, the good thing about it, it's lightweight, it's smaller, and it has what you need, and this is the normal range for inputs. You typically wouldn't get much higher than that with portable solar panels, especially this variant. ZUB-W was kind of like a impressive output for a portable panel, but this is just a typical performance of a portable solar panel. I'm gonna put as well on the side of the screen the specs of the solar panel in terms of its amperage and voltage. That way you can check and see if that would work with your power station before you buy it. And as well, I would have a link for it. I got it from Amazon. I think it was $115 or something like that. There's some promo running, and I think I got it for $115. Might fluctuate when you get to it, but if you'd like to get it from Amazon, there's a affiliate link that I would have in the description in case you would like to use it. You don't have to, but I appreciate it if you do. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this panel. It's pretty good for its price, a lot cheaper than the Zoop W for sure, and gives you the typical performance of a portable solar panel. Alright guys, this was it for this video. I hope that you liked it, and if you did, I would appreciate your like down below the video. If you have any suggestions, any specific brand solar panel that you would like me to check out, I'm looking around. I like checking out the solar panels and just seeing what their performance is compared to other brands and stuff like that. I'd like to have a good one for myself as well. And there's a couple of other products that I'm looking to review. I got like a portable like a car fridge and other from Vevor actually as well, and other products that I have that I probably think might be useful to review on this channel. But if you have any suggestions, you can drop it down in the comments. But if you like what I'm doing so far, I appreciate you if you can subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.